I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 21st of October. Do you want to be a storm spotter? Now, you might be if you're watching this and join our Skywatcher team, but if not, you can do that. And once a year, we hold our annual storm training, and it's next month. So just wanted to remind you to get this on your calendar. It's going to be Saturday, November 13th, during the Alabama International Auto Show at the BJCC. Brian Peters will do the training. I'll be speaking. J.B. Elliott will be speaking this year. It's always fantastic, and you get to go to the car show free when we're through, if you like. But it's 9 to 2, so get that on your calendar. Doesn't cost a dime. And again, we only do this once a year. So for everybody that always asks, when can you be trained? Well, there it is, and we'll talk about that more as it gets closer. Skycam shots this morning. There's downtown Tuscaloosa, as seen from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse, nice and cool. Downtown Jasper from the King Building. And up in Decatur, look at that big moon shining over the Tennessee Valley. Nice trough over the east this morning, upper level low near Phoenix, producing some convection over New Mexico and Colorado. And we'll keep an eye on that as it translates slowly to the east with time. As cool as 40 this morning. That's the temperature in Anniston at 5 o'clock. Gadsden, 41. Most other folks are in the middle 40s. And around the nation, colder air up north. All those numbers are pretty seasonal for mid-October. And as we approach the beginning of our fall tornado season, time to start looking at these again, the convective outlooks. This is day one, a slight risk over much of West Texas and parts of New Mexico. Tomorrow, slight risk through Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. And on day 3, which is Saturday, got a risk of severe weather from near Waco, Texas, up to Omaha, Nebraska. That include places like Tulsa, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and Kansas City. And again, there's no formal risk beyond that, but we might see some strong storms in here as we wrap up the weekend and start that next work week, as you'll see. QPF chart valid through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. And this is suggesting we might see a little bit by then. We think the better rains will be just after this period, Sunday night into Monday. And just maybe we'll pick up 1/2 to 1 inch with that batch of storms. We'll keep our fingers crossed. We sure need it. And look at there, tropical depression number 19. Should become tropical storm Richard at some point today. That's down to the southwest of Jamaica. Jamaica man. Here's a look at the track from the Hurricane Center. They've got this thing developing into a hurricane this weekend. Hardly any motion in the short term. Then it begins to move over toward either Belize or the Yucatan late this weekend, making landfall and then coming up across the Yucatan. And we have to wonder, well, what if that thing gets up there and it survives and makes it up into the Bay of Campeche or something? Well, look at modeling here. And, it's interesting. The number of the models bring it on that track the Hurricane Center has, but some of them now want to bring it through the Yucatan Channel with a curved northeast, maybe a problem for Florida. And look at the GFDL. This thing has it at 120 hours coming up on Fort Myers. There's a pretty decent little hurricane there. And again, I don't think it'll be a problem for the central Gulf Coast up here, but there's some chance it might get hung up in the westerlies and bother the Florida Peninsula. So if you're watching this in Tampa Bay or Fort Myers or Key West, just keep an eye on that thing. Here's the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today. Trough over the east, upper low over Arizona. Beautiful day. Sunny today. We warm very nicely. Temperatures climbing up into the upper 70s today, maybe touching 80 in spots. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow. Gorgeous weather. Saturday starting off the weekend will be rain-free. Highs around 80. Should be hard to find a decent cloud in the sky, although we'll call it partly sunny. All right, Sunday. Here comes your trough to the west. Winds aloft out of the southwest here. Rain breaks out to the west. And we'll mention the chance of a shower as early as Sunday afternoon in respect to the lift that should be beginning at that point. And this latest run is faster. Look at Sunday night. This is just after midnight. It brings in a nice batch of rain and storms. And then by midday Monday, the bulk of that is off to the east. So we'll see. We're going to hold with the slower solution and hold it off until Monday. But again, if this is right, it might be Sunday night and Monday morning when the better round of rain and storms will be. Whatever, we're hoping to pick up 1/2 to 1 inch of rain there. And the surface boundary stalls out north of us. There's Tuesday. The boundary is really just north of here. And pretty much the same deal Wednesday. So for those days, it's not going to rain the whole time, but there could be scattered showers in a very moist environment. And then a week from today, look at this trough coming at us. And that could be a pretty good little rain event, maybe a storm event on Thursday. So, again, next week, a good round of rain and storms Monday, another one Thursday. And then on Friday the 29th, look at the trough over the east. 540 line to Birmingham. Strong north flow. Wow, if that's right, a week from today, highs will be only in the low 50s, with lows well down in the 30s. There's Saturday the 30th. That's race weekend, by the way, at Talladega. That's the reason we're showing this. A lot of interest in that. It looks very cool and dry. Again, maybe highs in the 50s and lows at or below freezing. And on Halloween, Sunday the 31st, that looks dry and chilly. And again, that could change, but that's the way it looks now. We'll go into November, and Model Madness takes over here. Instead of another big trough and another big storm event, this run of the GFS shows this ridge and warm and dry conditions. But again, we're thinking that active pattern might be the right solution. Don't be shocked if we have another good round of rain and storms the week after Halloween there. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.